Did you know that more than 24 million bags are mishandled by airlines globally each year? A staggering figure, isn't it? Imagine the inconvenience, the stress, the interrupted plans. This is the reality for many passengers each year who find themselves in the predicament of delayed luggage. A situation that is not only frustrating, but can significantly impact your travel experience. It's a widespread issue affecting travelers worldwide. Now that's a lot of misplaced luggage, isn't it? Delayed luggage can cause stress, inconvenience, and can disrupt our travel plans. Imagine arriving at your destination, only to find your suitcase hasn't made the journey with you. Suddenly, you're left without your carefully selected outfits, your toiletries, and perhaps even important medication. In fact, you're stranded in a foreign place without your familiar belongings. The inconvenience doesn't end there. Now, you're tasked with the job of tracking down your luggage, which could be anywhere from the airport you just left to an entirely different country. And while airlines do their best to locate and deliver lost luggage, it's not always a speedy process. This means you could spend days or even weeks without your belongings. On top of that, there's the stress of unexpected costs. You may have to buy new clothes, toiletries, and other essentials while you wait for your luggage to be found. Clearly, delayed luggage is a major headache for travelers. However, there are several strategies you can employ to minimize the risk of delayed luggage. Let's delve into these. Firstly, packing essentials in your carry-on bag is a smart move. Think about it. If your checked luggage is delayed, having your essentials like important documents, medication, a change of clothes, and toiletries in your carry-on means you're prepared for any eventuality. Next, consider choosing direct flights whenever possible. The fewer the stops, the fewer the chances for your luggage to get lost in transit. It's a simple equation, really. Now let's talk about airlines. Not all airlines are created equal when it comes to handling luggage. Some are more reliable than others. So do your homework, read reviews, check statistics, and choose an airline with a good track record for luggage handling. Checking in early can also be a game changer. The earlier your luggage is in the system, the more time there is for it to reach the correct plane. It's always better to be early than to scramble at the last minute, isn't it? Labeling your luggage clearly and accurately cannot be stressed enough. Make sure your name, address, and contact details are visible and up to date. A small effort can make a big difference. But why stop at just a label? Technology has given us GPS trackers that can be placed inside luggage. This allows you to track your luggage's journey and know exactly where it is at any given time. It's like giving your luggage a personal chaperone. Avoiding short layovers is another strategy to consider. While it may be tempting to book the quickest connection, it might not leave enough time for your luggage to make the transfer. A little extra waiting time can save a lot of headaches later. Opting for non-stop flights when available can also reduce the risk of luggage delay. Non-stop flights eliminate the need for luggage transfers, and thus, the chance of mishandling. Considering travel insurance is a wise step too. Most travel insurance policies cover delayed or lost luggage, providing you with financial protection. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Lastly, using unique luggage can help minimize the risk. Picture this: a sea of black suitcases at the luggage carousel. How easy is it to identify yours? Now, imagine your suitcase is neon green or has a distinctive pattern. Much easier to spot, right? And less likely to be taken by mistake. Implementing these strategies can go a long way in ensuring your luggage arrives with you. Remember, the goal is to minimize risk and maximize peace of mind, because after all, traveling should be a joy, not a source of stress. To illustrate just how crucial these strategies can be, let's look at a real-life example. Picture this. A couple, let's call them Jane and John, are off to their dream vacation in Italy. They've packed their bags meticulously, from summer clothes to important documents. But when they land in Rome, their luggage is nowhere to be found. They wait anxiously at the carousel, hoping their bags will appear, but they don't. Jane and John are now in a foreign country without their essentials. They spend the first 2 days of their vacation shopping for necessities instead of exploring the Colosseum or savoring authentic Italian cuisine. Now imagine if they had packed a carry-on with essentials and had opted for a direct flight. They could have avoided the stress and inconvenience of losing their luggage, or consider if they had used a unique, easily identifiable suitcase. It might have stood out to the baggage handlers, reducing the chance of it getting misplaced. What if they had labeled their luggage clearly? The airline could have easily traced it back to them. Or what if they had tagged their luggage with a GPS tracker? They could have tracked their bags in real time, giving them peace of mind. Had they checked in early, their luggage might have been less likely to get delayed. Or if they had avoided a short layover, they wouldn't have had to worry about their luggage missing the connecting flight. Perhaps they could have chosen a more reliable airline known for its excellent baggage handling. Or they might have considered getting travel insurance. It wouldn't have prevented their luggage from getting delayed, but at least they could have been compensated for the inconvenience. Each of these strategies could have helped Jane and John avoid a luggage nightmare and enjoy their dream vacation. As you can see, a little forethought can save a lot of trouble. To recap, being proactive about your luggage can make all the difference when traveling. It's an unfortunate reality that luggage can be delayed, but with a little foresight and some strategic planning, you can significantly reduce the risk and the potential stress that may accompany it. Let's revisit the key strategies discussed. First and foremost, it's crucial to pack essentials in your carry-on bag. From a change of clothes to important documents, having these items at arm's reach can be a lifesaver should your checked luggage take a detour. Choosing direct flights where possible is another smart move. The fewer connections, the fewer chances for your luggage to be misplaced. While we're on the topic of flights, it's also worth considering the reliability of the airline you're flying with. Doing a little homework on their track record could save you a great deal of trouble. Checking in early is another simple yet effective strategy. It gives your luggage plenty of time to make it to the plane. And when it comes to your luggage itself, make it stand out. A unique suitcase is easier to spot and less likely to be picked up accidentally by someone else. Labeling your luggage clearly is also a must. In addition to your home address, consider adding your destination address too. You might also want to consider using GPS trackers for added peace of mind. Avoiding short layovers can also help. The tighter the connection time, the higher the risk of your luggage not making it onto the next flight. Opting for non-stop flights is another good strategy to consider. Finally, consider travel insurance. It might seem like an unnecessary expense, but it can come in handy if your luggage is delayed or lost. Remember, a little bit of planning can go a long way in ensuring a smooth journey. So whether you're a seasoned globetrotter or planning your first big trip, these strategies can make all the difference. Safe and happy travels to you all. So, have you ever had a luggage nightmare? Or do you have any travel hacks to share? We'd love to hear about your experiences and tips. Every bit of shared wisdom helps make the journey smoother for all of us. Remember, the key to avoiding luggage nightmares is being proactive and prepared. Don't let a delayed bag ruin your trip. And if you want more travel hacks, be sure to check out our next video for a smoother journey.